What is going on, chatbot builders? It's time for a little bit of a hurricane party or something. Actually, we are thinking about all our friends in Florida. I think they're getting hit right now with this big hurricane we got coming on. So I don't expect those folks to join us, but we'll be thinking about them. And I think that thing's on the way to South Carolina next. So hopefully we don't get blown away. But if we do, just know, we got to go all the way, guys. We're going all the way. What's going on, Asa? Happy birthday to you. It's the month of birthdays, you know? Basically, if you were cool, you were born in September. And if you weren't born in September, we forgive you. I'm just kidding. But it's very cool. Happy birthday. All the way in the future, out in Fiji. Then we got the main man here, Charles, laying the smack down Mac. What's going on, baby? Happy birthday again. See everybody. Again, shout out to everyone who, left me that awesome video for my birthday. I was totally unexpected. That was just amazing. And CBB Nation, there's nothing like CBB Nation. Isn't that right, Denise? Repping in Atlanta. This is going to be fun because I did a poll earlier and I said, okay, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to do some e-commerce or some real estate stuff? And Miss Denise had the best answer in Discord, and she was the first one to answer. She said, why not both? Maybe she wasn't the first, but she was the first to concur with someone who goes like, do both, man. We got President Bush in the house, and I saw your comment earlier. I'm glad that you were able to stick around that lengthy live. I did, but I missed you guys, man. I miss you. Who else is going to be doing the live and when a hurricane's on the way? Someone from South Carolina that's been through one of these things before. Yes, Mir, what's going on? Mir, I've been thinking about you too. Hope everything's getting better. I'm trying to keep up with all the Facebook stuff. What's up? The man. For those of y'all that don't know, we're getting up, shout out to all the new people in CBB Nation. We love you guys. Thank you for the consideration and joining us. But this guy here, Robert, he is an OG with us. And what I mean by that is he's so wild like me. He gave out his phone number for us to do a live video on transferring calls with functions. And that is just a gangster thing to do. I'll always be grateful for Robert and everybody in CBB Nation. Yo, what's going on? And we got McNasty up in here. Oh man. Okay, now I gotta get my professional face on. Sorry. The cool Ryan's here, so I've gotta shape up. All right. So I had an idea. Well, you guys drive everything. I just kind of listen to you guys. Y'all are my bosses here in CBB Nation. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen here in a second. Let's see here. Okay, and let's get our Google Sheets rocking too. I've come prepared a little bit today. If my volume is not good, I've got to show you guys this. It's a freaking tornado warning on my screen. I've never seen this before. They're watching me. I mean, it's actually really a cool thing, but let's get this Google Sheet ready. I'm gonna show you how to do a lead gen too. We'll see if I can't generate some leads here. All right, so I'm gonna start sharing my screen in 3, 2, 1. Son, how are y'all doing? All right, so share my screen. Bam. Let's check this out. Cub Scout. Do you see this? Is it gonna let me zoom? Look, tornado warning. Y'all see how serious this is, man? It's Google telling me. I just Googled Sheets to get to the sheet I wanted to show you, but that's how serious we are. We're gonna get this AI education, AI knowledge in your membrane, in your brain, even if it's raining. So I've got some data here, right? And this is, okay, I'm gonna dismiss this now because it's freaking me out. So I've got some data here and two data sets actually. And this is gonna be a lead gen. And I'm gonna show you different ways that you can actually use CBB to generate leads. In this case, this will be our lead magnet, okay? And what this is data that I have gathered for you guys in CBB Nation. This is real estate data from Zillow. Okay, and so I've got a bunch of listings here, and look, it looks like it's going to be 215 listings. Okay, and so I've got the date. I guess this is when it was extracted yesterday. The job link. This is not important. The search URL. This is the place on Zillow where I chose to get the listings. And so Hilton Head Island is where I live. I gave a maximum number of 500 properties that I was going to allow to be in this list. There weren't 500 properties. There were 200, whatever we saw. We can see here the position. This is just a numeric value that's just ranking in no order particularly. Number of bedrooms. This, I believe I made a typo on, but this will be bathrooms. Bathrooms. Yeah, bathroom. We'll call this one just bedroom. We can adjust things how we want. This is square footage. Let's just call this area. Area. Yeah, and then here's the address. I like to have things kind of somewhat in order. Where's my wrap? Y'all don't know I was going to be about that wrap life, right? Okay, and then we got image link and then the detail link. Okay, and so okay, that's fine there. And so this is what we'll use this one. So let's wrap this guy. Let's see. Is this coming in and out? Okay, hopefully you can hear me better now. I feel like it just like popped out. We are going to wrap the image link just so I don't go crazy. And we'll do the same thing with detail link. It just gives us a better look, in my opinion. You don't have to do this. For me, I'm going to do it. Okay, so I've got my spreadsheet a little bit more in order. So this is our property list. This is going to be our retail side. But we also had a lot of people that wanted to do e-commerce today. And so I found another data set. This is from some WooCommerce like sample file. So we're not going to be able to import this directly, but we are still going to be able to use this in a nice way, and you'll learn all the things. And so like normal, we're going to start with a brand new account. I think is the thing to do. This is going to be the move. So I'm going to click sign up. And first, let's make this an e-commerce bot. Ecom bot. All right. If you have questions, just let me know, and I'll answer those as I go. So when you create an account, you can create new accounts here anytime. But when you are in your dashboard for the first time, you'll notice that you do have a web chat channel already connected. You can connect to other channels by clicking here. You're in the analytics page. The first thing that we might want to do is add a product to sell. Okay, and so there are many ways to add a product in CBB. We actually have a native e-commerce tool for you. So if you go to the marketing section and scroll down, you'll find the e-commerce section here. We can connect to our meta catalog if we have one. We can import products, which we'll do, or we can add a product manually. Keep in mind, Chatbot Builder AI is created since day one to work on your mobile device. And so if you're in the kitchen of a restaurant, or if you are in a retail store and you want to sell something online, on Facebook, on Instagram, on your web chat, any channel that we support, you take that smartphone and you go to this page and you fill it out step by step. And you don't even need to fill out everything. You do need to have a title. And so let's call this Ryan's Chatbot course. And it's going to be advanced bot builders only. Right? And we'll say no refunds. We don't even need a long description, to be honest. What do we sell this for? I think we'll sell it for $4.99. $4.99.99. Right? And I don't have an image of a course. Let's find one. Online course image. Let's just find a generic image real quick. Here's one. I'm going to right click on this thing, copy the image address. Let's pop it in here, make sure this is going to work. That'll work. And so I'm going to go to add image from a link. There's the link, and there's the image right there. I don't need any variants. I don't need to add anything. I don't have a category made yet, but let's change that. Let's click save, and let's go to categories. I'm going to add a category now called courses. Courses, save. Now I can go back into my products and edit this product, and I can associate this product with the category I just made. Courses. Continue. Now, pre-LLM, before OpenAI and Gemini, we had our own e-commerce AI. It just wasn't as smart as what we have today by millions of years. That said, it was good. It still is great for a backup at this point, is what I've been saying. But what we'll do here is we'll go to settings, and we're going to turn off our product search. Our product search is going to be based off of keywords or the product title or anything associated in that product section that you have used or the category. And so if someone was searching for pizza or pepperoni pizza, for example, and you had that product before ChatGPT was a thing, our bots were able to provide a way to have that pizza be purchased, or the t-shirt purchased, whatever, or the course in this case. There's other things that we can do, like add coupons. We have a web shop, which essentially is a standalone application for you to sell things. So we're big into e-commerce. In this case, you can go from not having any way to sell something to being immediately able to be selling whatever you want to sell pretty much on any channel you can think of where your customers would be online. So anyways, we've got our product here, which is my chatbot course. Let's go to my settings here again. We can choose how we want to get paid. In this case, I just have my cash selection here. I could choose credit card if I went ahead and integrated with Stripe, which would be in my integration section in settings. Choose your currency here, or you can add your own fees, your own commission fees on top of the sale, which is something that your friends at Uber Eats does, and Grubhub and all those guys. Here are your shipping options, okay? And then here are your, you can go through the rest of these options. They're pretty self-explanatory. Now, checkout. This is where it can get interesting. Typically, you're going to want to keep it on our default checkout page. In certain cases, like our website, we don't package up the retail items that we sell, like our hats. If you don't have a prompt engineering hat, you should get one. This is literally a tornado warning on my phone. Sorry if that was like loud in my ears. It was loud in your ears. But there's many ways to check out. The default checkout page is pretty much the best one to use, unless you're going to do something like have an external product page like we will on Chatbot Builder AI. You could use a flow to check out. And this would be, for example, if you already had a checkout page that you were going to use, and you wanted to send the data from your cart to another third-party checkout, you would use a flow in our external request, or make or Zapier or something like that. But in general, the default checkout page is going to be what you want to do. All right, so I think this is okay for now. Let's go ahead and see how can we purchase this. The easiest way to check this out is by going, well, let's change one other thing here too. I think I like, let me see. I want to change, instead of the big square, I'll use a rectangle. I like that better. So let's go to our products here and click on Get Link. Web chat is the only channel that we've connected to so far. And let's just paste. And so now we'll see the product appear. Boom, here's my course. So I can, I mean, yeah, hurricane, no big deal. Exactly. What does this say here? When we export products sheet on Shopify, your export products don't have product links. What to do? Sorry. So, I'll show you how to add a link here in a second. That's a great question though. So add to cart. I'm gonna buy a course for $500. If I'm balling, I'll buy two. But here I'll buy one. I can hit checkout, and boom, I'm immediately able to pick up or deliver. Let's do something else. Let's do this. Let's close out of that. Let's show you what the shop looks like, because that is indeed my favorite, I think. And also because this is a course, let's say that you, for shipping, you're only allowed to get it delivered. You're not coming to pick this up anywhere. So you're gonna have to give us all the information. Well, let's change it to pick up in the store, because I'll have to give you less information for the demo. And so let's go here to the flows, and let's make a new one called shop link. Shop link. Okay, and so what we can do here is say, click the button below to shop now. First, we should make this like password protected, I think. What do you guys think? So let's do this. Let's actually require them to give us some information. We'll say get user data, and let's get their name. So we'll get a text, save the response to a custom field. Let's just get their full name, and let's not allow them to skip. And let's just be like, hey, if you want to access our super secret VIP web shop application, where you can find all of our best deals on the courses, you've got to tell us your first and last name below. ... Right? And so we've got our little message there. We're collecting the full name. They're going to give us the full name. We're not allowing them to skip. And then once they do, they're going to pop over here. And so now we can click here to add a button. See button number 1, click it. And now let's change that label to click here. And then open website. And this is going to be shop link. It's a system field, shop link, save. So let's publish that. And let's get the publish link for the web chat and paste it right where we were before. All right, and so here's our message. It's saying, yo, tell us your name. And so obviously they're talking to the VIP, Michael Jordan. And so there's my name, Michael Jordan. I just typed it, boom. So here we can now see what the shop looks like, bam. And in this case, this is what it would look like on your phone here. I keep bumping this. I swear it sounds different on my headphones every now and then. So I'm gonna pop this out here. This is one view of the shop. Oops. One view of the shop. And then what I'm also gonna do is go back and show you different ways that you can present your products. Okay, and so I'm gonna go back into marketing, and I'm gonna go back to my e-commerce here. And I'm gonna duplicate the product so we can actually see what it looks like when we've got more things. So this will be like volume 2, save. Or maybe that's what it is. Shouldn't be. If you guys can't hear me, let me know. And then I'm gonna add another one too. Let's have 3. They'll all basically be the same, but the goal is for you guys to just see different products and the way they look. So then I've added 3 products now. So if I go ahead and refresh, it already is gonna look different. Boom. The OG course, 2 and 3, and look, see, I've got my categories here too, right? And this is the web shop. If I go to settings, see now it's changing again. I don't know if this is my mic or what, but that's pretty, like, do you guys hear it change, or is it just me? I don't know what it could be. Anyways, I gotta stop. So list, I'm going to look at card now. Just click save and refresh. And now I see it's looking like a card you would see, almost like a carousel. Okay, now let's change it from card to image. Let's do a square image. Save. All right, now refresh it. And now I can see it looks even nicer. Okay, and it's going to be responsive. So depending on what kind of screen you're looking at, it's going to look, it's going to fit your screen as large as we can. This is what it's going to look like in the majority of your phones. So I can click here, and now I can see, okay, let's add the thing to my cart. Here's my cart. I can click, and now I can check out. Let's go here to orders, and so we can see when an order pops in. Let's put my name here, and let's pay. We're paying with cash. Obviously, if you're connecting with Stripe, you're paying with your credit card, which is how you should obviously do it, in my opinion. So we've ordered, and now we should see that order pop in on this screen here pretty much any second, I believe here. I think it could take up to 30 seconds, but I don't believe there it is right there. Also, there's a sound. You're not going to be able to hear it, I guess, but it's a giant sound dinging in my ear. Like, I don't know if you're able to hear that or not, but it's like a giant sound. So you have to tap that button, or you tap into the order. Okay, and so now I can see here is the order. Ryan ordered Ryan's chatbot course for $500. All right, and so now I'm gonna either print the order, which I could, or I'm gonna accept it. And let's accept it. I'm gonna close this guy out. Here is my chat. I just got a receipt as the customer. Click delivering. Okay, shipped. Oops, and now I'll click conclude. Great, so we just made a sale. This will jump us back automatically, and we see this, the order is completed. We can go to our analytics now, and we can see that we've got one sale for $500. Right, so not bad. Let's go see, now let's go ahead and add a, let's add inventory now. Let's do that. Let's go to our settings here, and, excuse me, our marketing section. And let's go back into e-commerce. And let's now import products. All right, let's get the template file. So here we can see that we've got a zip file for you. You've got two different CSVs you can follow. The first one is very basic, which is what I'll use. It's name, price, category, short description, image. And then if you've got variant, something more advanced, this is going to be your Shopify format, the OG Shopify, from the handle, name, vendor, all the way down to your options, variants. It'll look very similar to the way we have our manual mode for e-commerce, okay? So in this case, let's use this. I'm just going to grab these column headers because that's what we'll use to have a simple method. And let's add a new tab. Paste in here those column headers. I'm going to go back into the sample e-commerce. So here's the name of the products. So I'm going to copy this all the way down. Oops. I guess I can't do all of them like that, but I can do it like that. So here's the name, all the products here. Back into sheet 1. Here's the name. Boom. There's the name. Skirt. Now let's go with the price. Let's see, where's my price at? Here's my price, regular price. Copy. And here's price, paste. All right. Now let's look at category. So let's see, where's their category going to be? There's the name, type. Let's find our category. Regular price, download limit, brand one. Okay. Attribute. Do they not have? Maybe they don't have a deal there. That's okay. Visible description. We can grab the description, I guess. A short description is what we'll get. So here's the description. And let's wrap this. Format, wrap. And let's get that image. I want to have the image for sure. So let's find the image. Here's the image right here. And let's copy that. Boom. So there is my image. So now I got everything except category, name, price, category, short description, image. Let's go ahead and file, download CSV. All right, so I've just downloaded the file. Now I'm going to upload the file, which is right here. All right, so open, continue. I see 68 products were imported. I don't need to click anything. I'm hands-free. Done. It's going to bring me right back. Now, the brand buttons, I don't have a price for. I think I might, what is this? Is this going to be maybe like an add-on? I don't know. I think I'm going to delete anything that doesn't have a price, maybe. So I'm going to go here, here. Anything that doesn't have a price, I'm going to just remove. And I'm also going to realize that that data set is like super duper old, I'm sure. But I do think it works well still for the most part. I don't think I need anything without a price. 68 products. It's not a bad deal though. That does have a price. There's my chatbot course. It's $500. All right, so I think that should do it. Let's delete these guys. Peace. Cool. Now everything else has a price. All right. So now we have some things going on. Let's just see what it looks like by default. Let's go click on, let's go back to shop link here. And let's click on this block and just see what it looks like to have a nice full shop. Should just get my link here. Bam. Look how nice that looks. Do I have that extension still? I'm sure I do. Where is it? Mobile simulator. Look, see? Look how nice that looks on your phone. So it looks like we might be missing some pictures maybe. Yeah. So missing some pictures, but again, I think this thing is like pretty old. Some of the pictures are just going to be missing. That looks good. Right? So this is, you have like a mobile app out of the freaking box, man. Yeah, I wish I knew which ones were good and which ones were bad. I would just take them all out. Lanyard. So you can, all these things, right? If you had multiple pictures, you could add multiple pictures. What else could I change the device? What does it look like? Can I show an iPad? Look, see, that's so cool. Shout out to my homie. I think it was Danny that showed me this little trick. So we can see the images that are there that exist. They look great. Let's close out of there. That's your shop. Let's look and see what it looks like if we have instead just an e-commerce block itself. So just like shop. Let's click here and let's go to collection. This is one way you can look. Right, here's my products. I can go automated or I can go manually and select what I want. Right, but in this case, let's just go automated. Categories, I only have one category still. But what I could do, I could also add all of those products to a category. Let's do that. Let's go back to marketing and e-commerce again. And let's add those products to all of them except my courses. Where's Ryan's course? Dude. And so we can add these to a category, but we need to make the category first. So let's go to categories here and just add retail. retail, save. So now we can go back into products here, select all, and then we can unselect Ryan's course because he's already in a category of courses. Click edit, advanced options, category, retail, save. So now I've got I've got 2 categories now. So if I go back here, I'll also see, I can go, where's my courses? Where's retail? Which is great. Okay. And so now the goal is to show you guys what it looks like in a carousel or a card situation. So here's my collection of products. Let's choose category all. We'll just see everything really. I see it's going in and out on me. It's got to, y'all have to hear it too. Maybe it's just my headphones. So I'll paste it in. This is just to flow with the e-commerce. Let's see, where am I at? Let's actually define something. Let's define the product itself that we want to show. Let's do category, let's do retail. Automated products, that's good. Publish, get the publish link, and let's pop it here. All right, click below. All right, there we go. So here's our stuff. We see our brand buttons, all the buttons. Whenever we see this means that the picture is like, the link is dead. Again, this is probably super duper old. So after 10, we get pagination to the next set. So these are hoodies. These links. Okay, so this one is working. When you see it's just the link itself. It's not the program. Okay, so we can add it to the cart. Let's get 2 of them. One for me, one for you. Let's check out. Right, and so I can just pop in, pay, boom. And I can see here's my receipt coming through, boom. And so now I've got another order, right? And so this is, you don't have e-commerce, now you do. This is an immediate sell for any business that does sell things, merchandise, retail, food that they're not selling online. You immediately have a way for them to sell online through the web shop, essentially the web shop app that is in every account, or the built-in native e-commerce that's going to work on one way or the other, all channels of communication. So that's one thing that you can do. Now let's look at another thing related to like recommendations, right? So we see that we have all of these products here, right? And so I'm going to do something like this. I'll say, let's do this. Let's grab all this information here, just all of it. And what I'm going to do is go to ChatGPT Tizzle, and I'll be like, yo, what up? Wake up. You got work to do. Hey, what's up? I'm going to be like, I'm going to give you some raw data. And what I want you to do is use the show and tell method to create some instructions for my recommendation bot. As well as provide 5 to 10 user and assistant examples of questions from the user related to the products and answers from the assistant that are helpful. Boom. I just drop everything in there. And so we're going to get some instructions, very basic instructions. And I hate the way that they formatted that. So I'm going to be like, nah, bro, try again. And delete some of this distraction stuff here. I'll let it go through. Come on. All right, so I'm going to stop it now. I guess it's going to go through to 10. It's going to give me all 10. So I'm going to be like, okay, make the instructions more like a paragraph, and then provide the user and assistant instructions like this. And hint, hint, related to e-commerce and real estate, this is about to be almost the same tutorial as soon as we're done with this thing. User. Oops. Well, I think maybe let's see if it'll catch it. So there's my instructions already looking better. User. Oops. Okay. So user. What is it? Shift enter. Assistant. Now I should know. Yeah. Boom. So look, here we're going through. Here's some good examples. All right, so that's probably good. So here's where we're gonna get some like more advanced. Okay, so hold on to your horses. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have a couple windows open at the same time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my prompt here. Let's go. Let's make a default reply prompt actually. So let's go to settings. Should we do that? I think we should. And we'll go to default reply, and let's choose just a regular default reply. I think default reply, and let's turn our integration ChatGPT, or excuse me, AutoGPT off, and hit save. So our default reply is now set to a flow that we have pre-built for you that you're going to build on top of, called default reply. So let's go into flows and go to our default reply flow right here. And here's where we're going to program the brain of our bot. Now we do have a template created for you. You don't have to use that, but this is just a recommendation. In this case, I'm not going to follow that, but what I am going to do is I'm going to just keep some things. I'll keep the current time because I always like to do that. And I'll just drop this down. Okay. And so what I'll do is I'll say here, I'll say you are e-commerce bot. E-commerce bot every time. So you are e-commerce bot. And then that's all the products. We don't want all that. Is that what we want? No, that's like everything there. That's our whole CSV. We could put that in there. We have plenty of room. But what we want to do is take these instructions. So copy. And I'll just drop this here. I'm not even really going to read it. The examples are going to be really where it's at. User and assistant. I'm going to say remove the quotation marks. Remove the quotation marks. Let's see if it does. Will it get it? Perfect, bro. The reason I'm doing that, there were quotation marks on every message from the user and assistant. It would mimic that. It's going to follow the pattern. By the way, I did hear, I'm pretty positive it was an OpenAI thing. They came out and said something related to patterns after we just said something. I swear, it's just like such a coincidence all the time. So you are e-commerce bot. Here's your instructions. You're going to recommend stuff based on what the user says. All right. And so here is I'm going to give it a chance to succeed now. And again, we have a giant amount of room in this prompt with OpenAI's Mini here, which is the model we're using here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the list of the product names as well as the price. I'm going to copy that. Okay. And I'm going to be like, no matter what, under any circumstances, you must recommend one of the products below and never any other products beyond what's in this list. All right. And so, boom, there, I just dropped in the products. Did I? Yeah, I did. So here's all the products there. This is just like dead row space, like invisible column stuff. So there is the products in there and the prices. And I think that's going to be okay for now. But then what we'll do is we'll use the JSON tool, I think. And yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll create one function that'll give the card of the product. And we'll need to also give, I guess what we'll need to do is we'll also need to provide the, let's do that. What's it called? The checkout link. Do we have a checkout link? Or I guess we'll check it out. We have our own checkout link here. Okay, actually, that's fine. So I just pasted it back. Thinking ahead here, sorry. So here we go. Ooh, don't die on me, mouse. Did my mouse just die on me? It may have. I'm gonna charge my mouse here, but I've got my handy dandy Mac mouse. All right, so here we go. Delete all that guy. Delete all this. If there's any extra room there we don't want to have. Okay, so I think we're good there. All right, and I'm going to create the function next. Okay, so let's hit save or continue and publish. Let's see what we're working with so far, and then we'll go back and we'll make the function. Or you know what? Let's just live dangerous, and we can make the function right now, maybe. Nah, let's test it out. So let's look at this. Let's go to the welcome message here. And I always forget about this. We made our sweet little preview window. I could just hit boom, and we can see here is the conversation, right? So this is a really cool feature. Just a quick preview. So I'll say like, who are you? Who are you? If I can type. All right, and so I'm the e-commerce bot. I'm interested in purchasing a gift for my friend who is into cool t-shirts. Let's see. So look, I recommend the Divi Engine T, available in several colors, $14.99 each, right? So it gave us 3 recommendations because we didn't tell it really what to do otherwise. So now what we can do here is, since we know that that's going to happen, let's go back and now let's make this dynamic. So let's go to our special flow, and we're going to use the JSON tool flow. And you know what? Let's make a duplicate of this because we'll use the same kind of thing for the for the real estate next. So go back into special. Let's rename this guy to ecom. And what we could do here is we'll say, tell us what you want. In this case, we'll just use chat history, but we'll say, tell us about the item you need, right? And we're saving this just for this flow, and you'll see why, as last message. So we'll click save, and what's going to happen is we are going to take this information and use the generate JSON block in order to make something fun happen. Okay, so it says you're a helpful assistant that only generates JSON based on the conversation data. Never include this junk JSON with the apostrophes here at the end, and only provide the JSON with no other words. Characters I'll have that misspelled. Characters. Context. I gotta fix that. So then format the following text to JSON to be the full name, email, and phone number. And so in this case, what we're gonna need instead is it's gonna be the product name, the product price, and the product image link. That's what we're going to want, the image link. So format the following text to JSON. So we get the product name, the price, and the image link. Okay. And so how are we going to do this? We're going to give the information here in the business prompt of this flow. And so we've got everything we need except this guy. Boom. Name, price, image. I think that's all we're going to need there. Copy. And then I'm going to be like, based on what the user has said, you are to recommend one and only one product along with the product's name, price, and image link to be formatted in perfect JSON. It's never going to know how I'm saying JSON. I'm going to be like, important. You must only provide the best option related to what the user has requested based on the following list below. And always ensure high accuracy is your number one goal. And so, bam, there's all the stuff. I just pasted it in again from the Google Sheet. So I'm going to come here and make sure that, let's make it a little thing there. Boom. All right, cool. So I just deleted all that invisible stuff. Or I just did for to make myself feel better. How about that? Name, price, image. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to look and make sure we get the right JSON. This block is generating JSON. Don't be afraid. It's going to be easy. So we see it's being saved in this custom field, AI JSON, right? So let's click continue. The next thing that happens is we're going to see that JSON, that scary JSON that we just generated. And we're going to have to see that in order to understand the best ways to map the custom fields that we're going to have here. And so let's go ahead and make the ones we're going to actually need, which will be price. And we'll need another one for image link. And what was the other thing we needed? The name, I guess. Yeah. Text. And we'll make one more. This is just a quick way to make a custom field. Product name. Product name. Name, price, image link. Okay, so we'll come back to this block here in a second. For now, let's go ahead and test our JSON to see if we're going to get what we want, right? Based on chat history, we'll include that prior message here. So let's hit publish and let's go ahead and use our preview button here. And tell me about the item you need. I'm thinking about a blue t-shirt of some kind. And so we should get perfect JSON. Great. Okay, and so we do have name there, but we need to get the other custom fields. So here's the result that we wanted. And I know this is going to look funky to some of you. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this and we're going to open a new tab and we're going to say JSON path finder. And this is the one I like. Let's paste in the JSON. And here's what's happening, guys. The reason that we have gone through this flow in order to get this JSON is to paste it into a tool like this so that we can now see what the computer, there's computers talking to computers essentially. What is it that they're going to look at this cuff that we've created? How is it going to receive it? So I can click product name and I can see this is how the format needs to be. So it looks like it's going to be very simple. Product name, price, image link. And these are going to be saved in those custom fields that we just made. So let's start with product name. What we'll do here is we'll X this guy out, and now we can go over to our JSON tool. Let's click here, and we're going to change out full name for product name. We'll change out phone number for price, and email for image link. So now here's product name. It worked with a dot here, a period in the front, so I'm going to keep that there. Product name. I believe this is just price. And I believe image link is just going to be an underscore. Let's double check. So yeah, price. Yep. Image link. Yep. So that should all be good. I'm going to hit continue. And let's see. I'm going to test, did they save correctly? So this will be product name now. Product name. This will be price. And then this will be the image link. And everything's going to come together. Don't worry. So this will be product name. This will be price. Oops. Price. And then this will be image link. Image link. All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead. I bet you I could. Will it work if I just do it like that? Let's hit preview and continue. Let's see if it remembers. Probably not. Nah. So I'll have to do it one more time. So let's hit publish, and let's grab the publish link and paste. All right. So let's just do the same thing. I want a blue t-shirt. Boom, boom. And so we see everything saved. Okay, the price didn't save. So let's see. We want to make sure. Okay, I'll bet you it could have been, let's see if we can't get that price on there. But we see that the title was saved and the image link was saved. Let's see how Ryan messed up the price. It might have been something as silly as a capital letter. Let's see. Price, no, that should be there. Let's make sure I've got the JSON tool straight. Oh, yep, spelled it wrong. That'll do it. Price. Continue. All right, and so let's refresh this guy. What kind of item you want, player? Give me that t-shirt. All right, and then boom, we see all the things that we want right there. That's perfect. So now why do we do that again, Ryan? Well, now what we can do is actually, instead of showing this JSON, we don't need to do that anymore. We can hook this right in. And then we could also, we don't need this guy anymore. So we unhook this guy. And instead, we'll use a card, because this is what people want. Give them what they want. All right, so the image link is going to be a custom field. For image link is what I think I want to use. I want to make sure I spell it right. Let's go here, and I'm going to go image link here. Image link. So, boom. And then title is going to be product name, and then the price. I'll have a $sign here, and then price. Cool. And so that looks pretty good. I don't have a checkout link here, but I'll add a buy button just for you to see, and then I'll show you the last part of the e-commerce deal. Once we're like researching this, I'll show you how I would do it with our Webflow website. Buy now. Open, and I'll just send you to Google for now because I don't have a place to send you for real. Save. All right, and so now I'm going to hit publish, and let's get the link, copy, and paste. And so let's see if we get what we want this time. I'm thinking about a blue t-shirt. Let's see if we get what we want. Boom, boy. So now we've got that. Now let's see. Let's try something else. Let's do copy this one. I want a hoodie. Boom. So there it is. That was perfect. So okay, I gotta see my price though. So where'd my price? My price isn't there. Let's see why the price didn't go. I'm going to get this published link. You know what I need to do? I want to get that JSON. So let's add in, to make sure nothing's changed, we'll just add in one text block, and it'll be the custom field AI JSON, because that's what it's being saved in first, and then it's going to the JSON tool itself. So let's hit publish and copy that. I wonder if it does. I wonder if it has a price. Does it? Look at that. It doesn't have one, boy. So look at me. I'm tripping. Shouldn't have second guessed myself. Boom. It's going to have a price. Told you. Got him. Got him. Cool. Cool. So we now can also check this out. We could also, we've got everything here. We could go to Google Sheets and find the thing, right? But maybe I'll save that for the real estate deal, because it's essentially the same thing. But what we're doing is we're getting recommendations. Let's find another thing. Let's do this. Let's find this. Let's see what happens when we just click one of these guys, because we didn't include the description here. So let's just see what happens. I'm just going to refresh it. Let's see what happens. Boom. It's so smart. And it's trying its best to do the thing that we want it to do. So I wanted the WooCommerce hoodie. What did I get? The WooCommerce hoodie. Look at that. It's got the money. I want this hoodie, actually. That's pretty gangster. You know, the rich people would buy it. If you put like another 9 right there, $300 for that, they'd buy it. The rich folks. So this is a really easy way to use e-commerce. Okay, you don't have to, obviously, you're not going to use the JSON. Once you got the ways to save the cuff from the path way of the JSON, you're good. You don't need to have it anymore. So hit publish. Refresh, and let's click on this one. Let's just see what we get. Do we get lucky again? Here, I'm not even reading what I'm typing. Ninja status. Look, Divi Ninja T, and it says ninja on there. Is this not amazing? Yeah, y'all got me price spelled wrong. Sorry. All right, so now let's look at the real estate stuff. Or let's see. We were gonna do one other thing. I was gonna say, here's our Webflow website. Chatbot busy. Here's our merch. Right, so there's Vivi's hat. What I'll do is I'll go here. No, I won't go there. Let's log in. Or I'm already here, actually. I'll close out of there. And what I'll do is let's go back into our e-commerce. And let's delete everything. E-commerce. Let's delete. Yeah. Bye. All right. And so what we could do here is, in this case, let's go to settings and let's go to checkout, and we're going to go to, let's go to visit the external product page. I think that's what we'll do. Save. Right. And so what I'll do is I'll go to products. I'll add a product here. Let's see. Let's go to, I forgot where I just was to find my merch. So we'll go back here, merch. Let's add ChatGPT Dizzle. Let's add the prompt engineer hat. Where's my favorite one at? This one. I love this one. So save this thing here, prompt hat, copy. All right, boom. Upload the image, prompt hat. All right, let's click on this thing, purchase options. Right, and let's add another image in there too. Save the image. Hat 2. I just heard my thing pop again. I don't know why it's doing that. That is super annoying there. Add another image here. Boom. So now I should have 2 images there. Great. We need the price, which will be this, I guess. Boom, boom. And the last thing that we'll need is this actual link here. Copy. Boom. All right, and so I think that's all we'll need. Let's actually give this a category of retail, since we have a category made for that, and everything looks good. All right, save. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go make a flow, and let's call this hat flow. And what we'll do is we'll just go add content, collection, products, manual, and I'll just select the hat, save, publish. All right, so I've made my flow that's going to have my product. Let's now go to settings, into integrations, and have some fun with functions. We're going to add a function that's called purchase prompt engineer hat. Allows the user to purchase the prompt engineer hat. And the flow will be the hat flow. Continue. Let's go back into our flows for our default flow, our default reply here. And we're going to add that fun little function we just made together, along with a little bit of instruction magic sauce here. I still have all this dead space. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that, son. Boom, got him. So now I'm going to hit him with a triple hashtag important. And I'm going to be like, if the user requests to buy the prompt engineer hat, always send the hat flow immediately. All right, I think that should be straight. All right, so let's get continue and publish. Let's go to the welcome message. Get the publish link. And let's paste it over here. Let's see if that thing's working. All right, and thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. So what up? How can I assist you? Tell me something funny. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because it was outstanding in this field. I think you should stick to your day job. You're definitely not a comedian. But anyways, I'm here to purchase something for my friend who's bald, who loves hats. But they have to be an awesome hat, not just any hat. What do you think? Immediately, we got the hat. Now let's click learn more. And boom, we can immediately, I was talking to myself. I'm going bald in my mind. Robert's funny. But I can immediately come in here and buy the hat, right? Change the color of the hat because it's right on my website. Can't I change the color? Yeah, that looks horrible. That looks gangster. I'm gonna have to buy another one. I need a all black. I need a black on black. Yeah, I'm definitely buying a couple more of these tonight. Anyway, so that's e-commerce. Many ways to win on e-commerce, and there's still more that you can do. In the flow section itself, I'll just show you one other quick thing. You even have an action. lots of actions dedicated to e-commerce. So for example, here we go, e-commerce. Um, List all the products, all the categories, ask to search. We have the ability to save for web chat. Save products, Messenger will work as well. Many shopping cart actions already just built right in for you. We have the ability to use coupons, which is a huge deal. And you've got your delivery address, and we've got e-commerce. Where's our note? Add a note. This is a very useful thing for QR codes. So one of the very first things that I used to do is say, okay, when someone scans this QR code or they tap the NFC, this is going to be table number 1. All right. And so this e-commerce note, if I'm starting off the flow here, what'll happen is this. The person will scan the QR code or they will tap the NFC tag. And as soon as they do, whether they're opening up into Facebook Messenger or Instagram or the web chat, whatever, the first thing that is happening is they're getting a note added to their cart, whether they've started a cart or not. They're going to, because we are sending them to the products, it's going to tag their order with the table number. And so the restaurant robot or human taking the food to the table is going to know who ordered this food, which is a very, very unique thing that you should take into consideration if you're doing restaurant stuff or pick up retail stuff. This is a way to have an internal note that'll show up on the receipt and on that customer profile. What table was this person, or what other note did you need to include that needs to go along with this purchase? It's a very, very important feature. Bottom line is there's a lot of things you can do with our built-in e-commerce. And so let's see, before I go to the real estate side of things, let me see if I need to answer anything. So the product sheet export don't have external links. Plus, what do you do if you got 500 products? You take those 500 product links that you want to add and pop them in there. I believe actually we do have the ability to include the link, if I'm not mistaken. Let me verify. If not, I'm sure we could build a little something in there for you. So here's our stuff here. Let's call this, let's call it link checkout. I think we do have this ability. This isn't the real checkout link, obviously, but boom. All right, so let's try it. File, download, CSV, checkout. Let's check it. We'll go here to our marketing and go to, where's our e-commerce? Bam. Let's click import. Let's make sure I am doing the right thing in my checkout. So you've got checkout here, the extra, yeah, so this is for the products. All right, yeah, so visit the external product link versus the custom checkout page. Now this would be if you have control of the API, you'd be able to take the whole cart and just move all of the products and the quantity of products right there. But we're going to use the external product page. I believe we do have this made. I don't recall what I named the field. Let's see if it'll work. Downloads. There's my image. There's checkout. Let's see. Apply. Continue. 68 products. Let's see. That'll be great if we do have it. No. So, I mean, the quick answer is you just pop in your links that you have. Use your 2 screens there. But I'm sure that we could add a way for you to have that uploaded on the fly. I want to say I added this. Mir, didn't we do this, Mir? I think Mir was the inspiration behind it, but I don't recall what I have named that. Anyways, you can do that, but worst case is manual, is what I'll say. Enhance that, right? Right. All right. Well, that's what I'm here for, man. We're here to help you. Didn't we do it, Mir? We had a way that I I forget the way that we did it. We had a field. I know it was you. I'm almost positive it was you, Mir. Yes. If you do, you'll be my savior as always. But basically, Mir brought this point up. She's. I mean, y'all need to thank Mir because honestly, and it's mostly been private messages. She sent me so much feedback and so many things to make better. And anytime any other platforms, like even thinking about doing something powerful in the future, she's already told me about it. And so that's why we bring it immediately. And so many of these awesome features are due to Mir's ferociousness coming to light. She's looking out for she's looking out for y'all. I swear, like that's what she's doing. And she's not afraid to send a message saying, hey, we need this. And if she does, we listen because she has great feedback. Yeah, please, if you could find that, that would be so baller. I don't know what that means. I wish I did. Is there a way to get in touch with you? The Pakistan market. Man, we got all sorts of people all around the world. But all right, I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep it with it. So now we're gonna do real estate. I'm glad that you're with us, bro. All right, so let's go and do some real estate stuff. Okay, and so here's our real estate property list. Okay, and so this is from my area. We've got price, bedroom, bathroom, area, address, image, all this stuff here. And so let's do this. Let's make let's just start a new bot. Just it can be like totally fresh. Real estate. RE agent. All right. And I'm gonna grab this link first of all, so we can integrate our Google Sheets. So copy the link, and I'm gonna again use this as a lead gen here in a minute. Let's go to our settings here, integrations, and Google Sheets connect. Click on your account that you're going to use, allow, and go back into Google Sheets, click manage, and add your sheet in there, just like swimwear boy. So RE listings. Okay, so I've got my Google Sheet up in there. What I'm going to do, this is going to be so easy, guys. I'm sorry that I made it so easy. We apologize. I know that you want to just learn hours and hours of code and stuff, but you don't need to do that. You just need to go over to the handy dandy JSON tool. All right, and so what we're going to do in this case is we're going to be like, please tell us about your ideal house that you want to purchase. And I'm going to do my very best to work my magic and find you the perfect property. ... Okay. And so now we need to go to the JSON tool. And we're going to keep this pretty much the same, but we don't need full name, email, and phone number yet. Instead, what we'll do is we'll go over here and we'll say what we want out of here. We're going to be like price, bedroom, bathroom, area, and image link and detail link. That's what we need. So I'm going to copy this and let's do it like this. We're going to just grab a few. We'll grab a few. Oops, I don't want to grab all that. Okay, grabbing that. And then I'm going to grab this. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to give it some data to train on, basically. All right, so let's grab the titles too, the headers too. All right, so we've got some, man, it's so annoying how this is like switching in and out on me, and I don't know why it's doing that. My headphones maybe, or the mic, I don't know. Okay, so I've got the information that I want from the data source that is going to be used for my training. And what I want to do is I'm going to say, here is some of the examples of the parameters we're going to have to match against. And so this is going to be what you're going to have to use to provide us the best formatted in the correct way. Boom. So here is the information. So it's like familiar with what we're doing. Price, bedroom, area, detail link. This is what we need. Copy. And I'm going to be like, remember to never include any other context or characters or symbols, only the consistent, comma, accurate JSON related to these parameters. Boom, boom, boom. So there's all my stuff there. JSON. So then I'm going to replace full name, email, phone number here again with price, bedroom, bathroom, area, image, detail link. So I can make some nicer spacing there. That's fine. Boom. 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 All right. So I think that should be fine. All right. So I think let's try it. Let's go continue. And we're going to need to make custom fields again. But we will see the AI JSON here. And let's just try it out. So let's click preview. Come on. Continue. It's going to ask us what we want. What kind of house you want, dog? I need something that is under 500,000. And we're just looking for the JSON right now. Okay, cool. It's exactly what we want. So here is the JSON right here. We need this because we're going to use a tool to make sure that we can map the custom fields correctly. All right, so here's our JSON pathway. No, I hate this one. Don't use this one. That sucks. JSON Pathfinder. I like this one. It's got the 24/7 on it. All right. So I pasted in the JSON here, and now I can see it's mapped over here, and I'm looking for what's going to pop up here. So price, and this looks like it's going to be like the most simple ones of all time. Detail link is the only one that's funky from what it looks like to me. Okay, so let's start with, so these are the custom fields that we're going to need to have too. So let's move this guy over here so I can look as I work. Boom. All right, and let's go ahead over here and make these custom fields that we're going to need. So let's go into the JSON tool and add. Let's call this one price text. I'm using text every time. You could be more accurate if you'd like, but it doesn't truly matter for how we're working this out. Bedroom. I mean, this could be a number, I guess. We'll make this a number. Bedroom. Then we'll do bathroom. Let's make it a number as well. And then we got another one for area. Area. And then we've got another one for image. Image. And then the last one is a detail link. Cool. Detail link. All right. So that is all good there. And now what we'll need to do is, let's just go ahead and map them since we've done that already. So let's go to our price, and we see this is the price here, copy. I'm thinking we're gonna need that period there. So I'm gonna put it there. The next thing is bedrooms. Bedroom. Then we've got bathroom. Then we've got area. Then we've got image. Aren't you glad this isn't code? it would be not near as fast. That is for sure. I'm going to go ahead and add my dot, my period here each time. Let's look at this detail link, the funky one. All right, so that one's good. Image, area, and then okay, we don't have email, so this is going to be bathroom. And let's make sure we have our period there. Bedroom. And then price is going to be good, I think. Yeah. All right, so let's see if we have let's see if we've got this working so everything's going to save. The way that we're going to make sure it's going to save in this case before we use our Google Sheet, because that's what we will do here in a second, is we're just going to make sure all this is saving. Price, bedroom, bath, area, image, details. All right, price. Y'all going to sleep yet? Don't go to sleep. We're going to use the Google Sheet next. Answer all the things. Thank y'all for hanging out. All right, AI masters. Area, image. Where is it? There it is. And then the last one is details. All right, cool. So I like that. Now what we'll do is we'll hit publish, and let's try this again. So I'm gonna do the same question. Copy that. Let's refresh it and let's see what we got. Boom, boom. We only got the price. Why? So I'm gonna take away actually what I'll do, let's just make sure. I'm gonna hit preview one more time and paste it again. Let's see. All right, so what that likely means is we need to maybe take away the periods. Let's do that. I'm going to take that away, take it away, take it away. And for the image, I'm going to add a $, just because sometimes this is the one thing people don't like, me included, related to the JSON pathways, is sometimes the formatting is finicky. It's out of our hands. So I'm going to do the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. I need something under 500K. Same question, basically. And so let's see, why are we not going to get our same result? What are we missing? Let's go back and see. Let's just see one other thing here too. It could be, I don't think it's going to be, but we'll see. JSON Pathfinder. Let's just see if there's going to be a difference in what we've got. Bedroom. Okay, so yeah, they've got they're using the dot there. I would think that would be what it is. I'm going to try one more time here. Let's get back to our JSON tool. Price, copy. The price that one was good. We're getting the price. So here, we don't need that. I'm almost certain. Let's add the $, just to do it. Copy. You don't want the X there. I mean, I'm like 99% sure. We never use the X. Area, copy. I'll have this one exactly as I do, just because you never really know. There's only so many of the ways it can be. I'm going to remove this guy here. And then detail link. I mean, and they're pretty close. Let's put it here with nothing there. Let's just see. I think now we can actually. Can we? Maybe not. Maybe. Let's see. I'm trying to skip some things. Nope. So it didn't capture anything there. Okay. So I wonder, you know what we need to do? Let's just make sure our JSON is good. So I'm going to hit publish link. Oh, you know what? We're idiots. I'm an idiot. We need to just give it more information. Let's say $500,000, 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 4,000 square feet. Let's see. And I'll bet you I had it correct earlier. I have all the things there now. Let's see if we're still correct on our JSON path. That could be the problem. Okay, bedrooms. Nope, so all that looks still good. We should be capturing that info. So let's go back one more again. Our JSON is good. That's going to be fine. Let's go here. Oh, thank you. You guys are awesome for hitting us up during the storm. I think hopefully the storm's going to be leaving us here soon. Let's remove these guys. The image didn't get it either. I'm going to add the dot there. And if this doesn't work, we'll use the dollar signs one more time. Let's do it one more time here. And once you've got the combo, you've got it. All right, so let's try it again. Boom. I'm going to use the same info here. See if we get something else saved. All right, boom. So now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to hit it again. I'm going to say, I'm going to change the square foot. I'm going to be like square feet. Let's see if we get the 4,000 now. So we're getting close. I think for the price in the bedrooms and the bathrooms, we're good. So let's go ahead and move on to the part where we can now delete this guy. Delete this guy. We're saving the information. And now we're going into where you want to be, your Google Sheets action. All right, so here, this action is going to be Google Sheets. And it's going to be generate a dynamic gallery from the listings page. All right, and so here's where your conditions and stuff are going to come in. Here's your property list. Here's our filter. And so let's say the price is going to be greater than, or excuse me, less than or equal to, and it's going to be price. Where is that price? Okay. Instead of all filters, we could make it any filters. We could make it more strict with all, less strict with any. But let's just choose any for now. Now let's do bedrooms. Bedrooms is going to be less than or equal to, again, bedrooms. And then we've got another one for bathrooms. Bathrooms is going to be less than or equal to, anybody want to guess? Bathrooms. Perfect. Okay, and so now we need to make sure we have our mapping correct here. If we click, let's show you what I did here. If I am going to click here for our custom field list, we'll be able to also see the headers from the Google Sheet. So here are your headers here. You'll also be able to see those here. And so I can go, where's my image? Where's my image here? Price, area, image, right? And then A is going to be maybe the address. Should we make it the address? Yep, here's your address. And then here, let's make this the price. $sign. And here's our price. Boom. And then let's say more info. More info. Okay, save. And you know, what else should we do? Let's hit save here, and then let's do this. We'll hit save. First of all, we'll show you, we'll just we'll allow them to just see the link. So more info, and then we can choose, where's the detail link? Right there. Save. All right, cool. So it's going to match any of these filters. All right, so save. Publish. All right, and so now let's test this bad boy out. So what we've got going on is we're taking this message from the get user data step. That's just say, give me anything you want to give me about the house you want. And we're going to then format this into JSON, whatever we can get, right? And then I was thinking about it, we don't have the image or the detail link. We only had the other stuff, really. So it all makes sense. Everything's working fine. Then we're going to say, okay, format that into JSON, and it's going to be saved here, right? And let's make sure let's take away this area. I think that was also the issue. So save, and then we'll be able to populate the gallery based on what has been saved in these custom fields here. All that makes sense. So here's the JSON pathways, and then here is going to be the custom fields we're going to use to filter things. So let's hit publish or publish, and let's test this bad boy out. Boom, boom. All right, cool. So tell me about your house, man. I'm thinking about at least a $1 million budget, and I'm gonna need at least 7 bathrooms. Boom, boy. Boom, boy. Holy smokes. That is an expensive house for $1 million. Where is this one at? I'm curious. Starboard. Where are you? Who wants to go? Man, that's Scarface's crib. I don't even know that guy. He'd be surprised at how many of these houses I've actually been in, but I haven't been in this one. You don't know about Bald Eagle. That's the one. Are they gonna have Bald Eagle? I should not look at that house with you guys here. I am going to anyways. 15 Bald Eagle. Oh boy, yeah. I've been in this house. This is like the most gangster one. Wow. This took 2 years to make. Oh man. Yeah, this is baller. 16 million. Telling you, I saw this house be built. Shout out Coast. From when all this was woods. Straight up. 11,000 views. Wow. Yeah, there's some big money. So we did get these listings from Zillow. So there's no need for IDX. That's super annoying. And there's only so much benefit, arguably so. We could do all sorts of different parameters of how we wanted to search this thing, but that's a huge number for that house. Here's it's a much less, 500,000. Right, look at that one. It's 2 million. Now here's another fun thing that you can do if you wanted to make sure that you were able to capture some data. What you could do here is, instead of giving up the goodies all up front, you could do something different. Instead, we can hit them with an action. Maybe let's do this. We're going to hit them with another step. Start another step. We need to actually, let's do this. Let's make another block here, and let's call this lead gen. Lead gen. This is how you make the money, folks. Watch. So more info, and what I'll do is I'll close that and start another step. Lead gen, that's what I want. Now I'm going to click actions, and I'm going to set a custom field. The custom field, I'm going to add a new one. Clicked property. All right, and so continue, and I'm going to save this or set this as, let's see, I'm pretty sure I can use my Google Sheet. Let's pop back in there. Yes, let's pop back in there. More info, clicked. I'm almost certain we could do it, maybe. Let me publish this guy and let me see. I'm almost certain we can though. Oops. Let's hit refresh. And let's click again here. Google Sheets. Yeah, we see that. It's all good there. Here's my image. Right, so that's good. More info. Click here. Yes. Click the property. And so let's get the property address. Boom, son. So when we're going to know what property they clicked, we'll click save. We'll click save here. And then what we'll do is we'll say, okay, great. We're going to say condition. We're going to check for their email. Email on file. Save. All right. And so if it is on file, they're going to go over here. And if not, they're going to go over here. And we're going to be like, sorry, bro. Sorry, only VIPs that have joined our email list are eligible to receive information on this property. Why don't you do yourself a favor and allow me to help you help yourself and just give us that email address below, player. Gotta have fun with it, man. And so we're gonna get the email here, and then let's hit them with a GIF, and I'm gonna be like, good choice. All right, that's a banger. There you go, that's good. And so now we'll let them continue on. We're not gonna let them skip it though. No skipping. Save. Hit them with another condition. Is the email on file? Make sure it is. And now we'll go here. And then if not, we'll go back here. So let's make sure we set the condition to email. We're almost done, folks. Email has any value, then you're good. Email has any value, and you're good. Don't. Boom. All right, so this is about to be a spaghetti bowl flow, Brian. Well, it's just because I'm showing you all the things. So the email has, we're all good, and we're gonna just be like this. Let's get OpenAI, and let's just be like, who is telling the user that their choice in property in which they'd like to get more information is a good selection, and tell them to tap the button below to go directly to the source. Always reference the property that they clicked, which was clicked property, son. And make sure they feel good about their selection. Right? Give them a little bit of encouragement there. So, great, you're a helpful assistant who's telling a user that their choice was great. Here's the property that they chose. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do like this. Tell the user that was a great choice, and I'll just add that. I don't even know what that's saying. We'll add this to be AI underscore text will be the custom field that I use, but not in all caps. No. AI text. Can't type tonight. AI text, continue. So this is getting saved. We don't need a function. So let's continue. And then let's add a text block. Here is the AI text cuff that we just generated. And then, you know what we're going to need to do? We're going to need to actually do one other thing. We'll go to Actions, Google Sheets. So we're going to move this up one. And we're going to get a row from the listings from the property list. The filter is going to be the address, and this will be the clicked property. So this is going to be the clicked property. And so what we're going to be saving is the detailed link. Saving that here, detailed link, save. We're grabbing that link because we saved the information from the button click. We got the email address, we didn't already have it. So we just collected the lead. So let's just say thank you for the email, right? Say thank you for providing your email address, and then tell the user blah blah blah. And so now we'll click here, open the URL, and this is going to be link, detail link, get details. Boom, son. All right, I think that is rocking there. What do y'all think? So it's not too giant there. So let's look and see what we're doing here. We're like, hey, bro, tell us what kind of house you want. And then we're going to generate some JSON. The JSON is going to be based on whatever I say related to the house, that it could actually work based on this formula here. The JSON is going to then save the information that it can, no matter what I filled in here, and it's going to save that into custom fields. These custom fields are they're going to populate this card, this gallery. It's going to show me all the eligible properties based on what I've clicked. What's going to happen next is the system is going to check, do I have this person's email? I better have this person's email. And if I do, I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to tell them, oh, your property you picked is so awesome. Let me make sure I grab the right link for your next button click. Let me tell you what I think about your property selection here with this custom field there. But if I don't have your email, you're going to get this message. It's going to be like, sorry, player, only VIPs. Give me your email. And you're going to do that, hopefully. And then it's going to be like, that's a banger. I think what I'll do really to make it real perfect is it needs to be more like this. You need to separate the payoff. So maybe they decide to, I don't know. We're not allowing them to skip necessarily. So I guess we don't need to do that. That's fine. Screw. Oops. Okay. So now we're all good. We're forcing it, so it's fine. Publish. Let's test it. Preview. And let's see. Let's look at our options here. I want to have the price of, let's see. Let's find a random price here. 2 bedrooms. Let's do 60. Let's just do this price right here. Copy. And the bedrooms is going to be, oh wait, let's see. Let's go here, oops. Copy, and we'll say 2 bedrooms. All right, so hey bro, I need a place with 2 bedrooms, and I've got about this much money to spend. Boom. Oops. So what do we got here? We got just the JSON. Let's see what I messed up on. Here's our JSON. Let's refresh this bad boy. All right, so here's our JSON. That was an old one because we're not even sharing the JSON anymore. Super old. Let's crush that. All right, so let's publish, get the link, copy, and paste that bad boy. All right. I've got a budget about this much. I don't remember how much we said. Let's do this. Let's do this one. That's expensive, boy. Let's say, boom. Let's see what we get. Boom. So there's our Victoria Square. We getting all the properties here. There it is. There's the one right there. Oh, I know that house too. Holy cow, that thing that much, boy. That is a beautiful part of the beach, but that's a lot. So now look, if I hit more info, what happens? Ooh, sorry, only VIPs. So I better give him my email. Ryan at Baggett Spots. Put him there. So there's my email. You got my email now. That's a banger, right? So now I can say, we're glad. Thank you for providing your email address. That was a great property. Clicked on. It's an excellent option. I'm sure you'll find it very appealing if you have any more options. So if I click it, do I get anything there? I missed it. So let's look. Let's look at my inbox here. I think I might have missed one step. A very important step though. So here's my inbox here. And so let's see. The AI text, the price. I needed to save one other custom field, it looks like. That would have been the get details. So the detail link is what I need to save. Let's do that now. Let's go to flows. And let's go to special JSON flow. I'm getting blown up. Sorry guys, I'm almost done. And let's look here. Let's look. We went to email has value. That's all good. And here's what we went to. OpenAI. AI text. That's all good. Google Sheets. So the address is, let's do, yeah, that should be it, is contains. Let's do that. Contains. And we want that detail link is what we want. So let's go here. Let's see if we get the detail link, because that will be important. Detail link. And let's add that cuff. Detail link. All right, and so I think all that's good there. Clicked property. Yeah, so let's make sure we are going here. Google Sheets needs to be first. That I think was the issue there. So let's hit publish. If we hit preview here, do we get anything? I don't think so. Maybe. Detail link. Nope, so it's not saving there. So let's look here. We'll go boom. And we'll click on more info. Email on file. More info. Email has any value. Okay, so I see that's going. Okay, yeah, that's what we needed to do. I needed to add one additional action. All right, so actions, and it'll be set custom field. Set custom field will be detailed link is here. Detailed link. This will be our last step here. Save. Save. That's what we needed. Save. Publish. All right, I think that's going to do it. Let's hit preview and see if I can pull anything. Does it get saved? Nope. So we can do it one more time and it'll work. So let's close this guy, close this guy, close this guy. All right, and so what'll happen, let's just make double sure. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do, where can I open it back up? Open the last close tab. Okay, I've done that so many times, you can tell. All right, so we're gonna come here, and as soon as we click this button, we just wanna make sure we got that action right. Learn more info, email on file, direct link, set the value to, let's make sure that is correct. M is gonna be, where's our address? Address. That's what we want. The direct link. Okay, no, that's not what we want there. It'll be, yes, it'll be our detail link there. Save. We also need to do one other thing. Actions. That's what we needed to do. Duh. Set the custom field for clicked. That's what it was. Clicked property. And this will be the address. Boom, son. That's what we needed. Save. Save. All right, so boom. They're going to click that. We'll get this saved. And I think now we should be Gucci Man. So let's try it out. Preview. Let's just be like 900K. 900K and 7 bathrooms player. 900K and 7 bathrooms. All right. So there's our house right there. Balling out. More info. And so this is a preview, not a continuation of the last conversation. So I need to give him my email again. Ryan at AOL. All right, so I gave him my deal there. So there's the detail link. Now I see it there, and I click it, and boom. Now I can see the thing I just clicked. It's exactly what we wanted to have. We don't need to have the link shown to the user. So we could take that away from here. And now publish. And so let's refresh. And I'm going to be like $3 million budget. Boom. So here's my big old house. More info. This time it did not ask me for this. And look, this is what we wanted. You see, thank you for providing your email address. That was a great choice. And I want to highlight that the property you clicked on, blah, 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 is an excellent selection. You're making a fantastic decision. I'm here to help you with all your property needs. So when I hit get details, I'm taken right to the listing. But more importantly, number one, I got the email address. Duh. That's the whole point of this. This is a lead gen. When I go to the inbox, now I can see, okay, great. I got the email. And also, I know which thing they clicked. 25 starboard track, Hilton Head. Understand, the last trick I'll show is super duper fast, less than 2 minutes, I swear, on everything. In this JSON tool flow, once I've got a click, right? And they've chosen to get the details in this case. What I could do is I could say, okay, great. Actions, notify admin. I'm the only admin of this account. And look, a customer or a client with an email of, because we got their email now, blank, comma, just clicked on clicked property, right? And I can also send myself this as a message so you can see what it looks like. So we don't have to open up my email. This is the same thing. So publish. And now I should be able to hit preview, I think. Preview, yes. And so boom, boom. Look, now I can see a client. This is like a message that I would be getting myself as the admin. A client with an email of Ryan, blah, 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 just clicked on 25 starboard track, right? So let's do it one more time so you don't think I'm cray-cray. You might think I'm crazy anyway, that's fine. Let's hit preview. And this time, let's say, let's find a low budget. There ain't nothing low budget around here, let me tell you. This might be okay. What is this? You want a house hunt? Okay, that's not the link I was thinking it was gonna be. Okay, that was just like the big link. Here's gonna be the deal. This is an apartment, I guess. I don't know where that apartment is. I haven't seen an apartment that low in a long time. Oops. Okay, so I'm getting carried away. What I'll do is I'll say, here's my budget. And we should have a better answer here. So let's say, oops, not my calendar. I'm going to be like, don't ask me a bunch of questions. I'm just going to tell you my budget and you tell me your options that you've got for me. Capiche? Question mark. There's my number. Boom. And there's my apartment right there. More info. You got my email player. Boom. Look. And so then here's the email or the text or the push notification or the Telegram message or the Facebook Messenger notification. Notification I would get as the admin. A client with the email of Ryan at AOL just clicked on 1555 Dillon Road apartment, blah, blah, blah. So this would give me the ability to easily email this person. If I asked for their phone number, I could one-click call them, and it's all done. I could be sending this information to Google Sheets if I wanted to. And also I'm going to be able to understand that this is all in the inbox, right? The last thing I guess I'll explain is because we are tracking this information. If I wanted to send an email, for example, or make a tag, for example, watch this. I'm going to just use part of the address. Okay. Or maybe I'll use this portion of the address. No, I think it'd be more fun to use this part. Copy. Watch this. Oops. Make sure I did copy that. Copy. What I can do here is I can go to flows. Let's add a tag. And let's say HHI email list. Right? Continue. And I can go over here. There's my tag. I can go to my contacts page and I can filter some of these guys out. And we'll say anyone that clicked the property that contains this address, 155 Dillon Road, I'm going to save. I see here's this person here, which is me. I'm going to select, add a tag. Here's my tag. Boom. Now I've just segmented one person into my email list so that when I want to send a broadcast, right, I can send an email. If I have that open, continue. I've got 3 people, but I don't want all 3 people to get this message that I'm going to be sending, this awesome message checker flow newsletter. Instead, I want to only use the people that are tagged. And the tag has to be this, the HHI email list. So it's going to change this 3 over here. It's going to change this to 1. I can save it, and then I can send it. And that is how you do it. And guys, I think that is all I've got in me. 2 hours long player. I know y'all are going to be tired of me already again. What y'all think about that? What's up, Kim? Man, I love you guys hanging out all the way to the very end. And you know, Kim's all about the gold nugs. And Kim, I just saw you just released the video that everybody needs to watch. The dashboard video, is that right? I just saw that before I went on. It looks like Kim's videos are amazing, guys. It's amazing how many creative people that are in CBB Nation. But here's the real truth. The people that you see doing videos, they're not doing them for fun. I mean, I have fun with you guys, obviously. It's part of the reason I'm doing it. I'm not going to lie, I have fun. The reason that they're doing this is because they're becoming seen, they're becoming trusted, well-respected, deservedly so. And the people that you see on YouTube, they're the ones that become celebrities like that. And there's no one in this game of AI right now that is dominating outside of CBB Nation. I'm telling you, you've got all the cards in your favor. And Kim's going to produce more and more video, and she's going to be getting more and more calls, more and more authority, more and more jobs. And that equals more and more money, guys. That's what it's about, making money when you're in business. We've got a big chance to do positive things in the world, but at the end of the day, we're here to make money. CBB cannot make money unless you make money. And this is why I'm doing 2-hour-long lives, right? Robert here, Freestyle Friday. We're back tomorrow. I'll be rocking the prompt chain. Be rocking my, you already know, the Matrix glasses. I'll have everything ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be fun. We might have like a pizza party tomorrow, right? And huge happy birthday to the guy that runs so much of the behind the scenes and so much of the out in front of the camera every week. Mondays with Asta. It's become a staple. Happy birthday, brother. We love you so much, man. And you're having fun too. And it doesn't get better than that. When you're making money, having fun, becoming an authority, getting that SEO, that YouTube love, and you're having fun, you can't beat that. And you're well respected too. That's something that I think that it's great that everyone's friends and stuff and friendly and nice and encouraging. But like CBB is filled with gangsters. Like, we're the top of the top. We're doing things that people just cannot fathom that can be done. Sure, I took 2 hours. I guarantee you it would take 2 weeks of a team doing what I just showed you to do with other tools. And I can guarantee you that, like Kim and I have talked about, there's going to be people that, there'll be some people that don't even use Chatbot Builder AI that are smart enough to watch the content that Kelly and I and Wendy and Asta, we put out, and all the team and outside members, co-creators. They're going to package up what we're teaching you guys, and they are going to charge $500. I'm joking when I do those prices because for me, it's just a different thing. But there absolutely will be people that take 20% of what we'll talk about in a month and roll that up into a $500 plus course that might not even be using CBB, but the knowledge that we bring you is indeed a lot of times so valuable that the ones that are very savvy, they can pick that up, package it up into a course, and they're making more money than us, which is fine. But I digress. You're in the right place. We're doing all the big things here. We're breaking all the records here. The best brains in bots are in CBB Nation. And the cherry on top, the best quality, the best people that I've ever met in my 35 years are all here. That's all I've got for you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Freestyle Friday. Peace. That was so fun.